Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to ThinkView, and this is NK. Now, for the RTX 5000 series GPU this year, I must say that the RTX 5070 Ti, in my opinion, is the best choice of them all. Its performance is almost on par with the last year RTX 4080, but it consumes far less power. And do you know what's even better? It is to have such a powerful GPU inside a laptop that's already famous for great cooling, like the ROG Strix G16. On top of that, it comes with a solid CPU, the Intel Core Ultra 7 255HX. So how does the ROG Strix G16 perform this year? And just how good is the RTX 5070 Ti? Let me share all of that with you in today's videos. Now, looking at the RTX 5070 Ti performance graph this year, you see that we are having a very steep curve, which means it scales very well with power consumption. The more power you feed to it, the more powerful it becomes. And in case you don't know, this is very different from last year's RTX 4000 series, where the performance will be capped at around 100 watts. You will not gain much more performance passing that level of wattage. But this Strix G16 lets it draw up to 140 watts. It's even more capable than the RTX 5080 at 130 watts in the Zephyrus G16. If we ever have a laptop that has the RTX 5070 Ti, it might only require around 60 watts of power to beat the last year RTX 4070. And that's why I said at the beginning of the videos, the power efficiency this year is insanely good. With this much power inside the Strix G16, you can now comfortably turn on ray tracing to enjoy a more immersive visual. For example, in Cyberpunk 2077 at Ultra setting, with a few tweaks like NVIDIA DLSS, I could still get around 90 FPS. And the same goes for plenty of other games I tested. I could freely set them to Ultra and the frame rate is way more than just playable. And the Intel Core Ultra 7 255HX also comes with a performance core, delivering very high multi-core and even single-core performance. And this is not just a gaming laptop, you can use it for many professional graphic work or music production, or even to handle multiple high-quality video streams for live broadcasting. The G16 can handle it all. Now, talking about the temperature while gaming, I have nothing to complain about because it's super cool. And yeah, it has never been an issue for the Strix G16 series. ROG has done everything to maximize the airflows. And you can see the chassis is noticeably thicker than a regular laptops, and they have cleverly used an underglow LED strip to make it look cooler while visually tricking you with the thickness. The vents are wide open on both sides and at the back, and on the inside, there are 3 fans plus liquid metal thermal paste. So all of that make the CPU barely touch 80 degrees while gaming. Now, if I put the fan to full speed, the noise is, well, noticeable. But because ROG has made a lot of room for the air to flow, the sound isn't like whooshing or like whiny at all. And if you want to, you can switch to performance mode for much quieter operation with only a small FPS drop that won't affect your experience at all. The display here is a 2K panel with 240Hz refresh rate and 100% DCI-P3 color coverage. While it's great for both creative work and gaming, for visually demanding games that also need high frame rates like Halo or Delta Force, only the flagship laptop like this one can deliver the full experience. Now design-wise, not much has changed from the last model, but if there is something that I want to improve, it would be the display frame to be a little bit thicker. Because now, it does not feel as firm as I expected, so be careful not to put heavy object on it. Now, one thing they have noticed is that in compared to the Alienware, the inside of the ROG Strix G16 feels hollower. Maybe because Asus has designed its chassis a little bit more bulky in order to make more room for the air to flow. And that means if I knock on both devices, you can clearly see that the Alienware has a denser sound than the ROG Strix G16. That said, with the chassis, the keyboard is still excellent, with a 4-2mm travel makes every key press feel solid. The touchpad is huge, it's bigger than most Ultrabook, and the tracking is excellent. And upgrading on this laptop is super easy. The bottom panel pop up without much effort, and Asus thoughtfully make the laptop shut down automatically when the panel is removed to prevent short circuit. And it's only turned on again when you plug it in. On the inside, you can upgrade the RAM, and there are 2 SSD slots, both support for Gen 5 SSD. Now about the I/O, you can get 2 USB-C connection and both support for Thunderbolt 5 and PD charging up to 100 watts. That's something significant because ROG going all in with the latest tech here. The speakers are a bit weaker compared to the Zephyrus lineup. There are fewer bass, but the audio detail is still excellent. You can clearly hear things like the enemy footsteps and their direction. Overall, what I love most about the Strix G16 is that it has the top tier performance, it got the latest technology, but without being overpriced. And this year, it has the new CPU, the new GPU, both are like top of the line, plus a great display and cooling system. The configuration I have here is available around $2,000 which to me seems like a fair price. But what is your thought on the RTX 5000 series this year and especially the RTX 5070 Ti? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts, okay? Now, thanks for watching. This is NK from ThinkView and see you guys next time.